Hello everyone, welcome back to Destiny Plans. Today I've got my May 2025 monthly plan with me. As I've mentioned before, I do have my monthly planner here that I'm going to use to help me get everything down in my monthly spread in my Erin Condren planner. So for May, May is the it has Mother's Day in it, a couple different holidays, Cinco de Mayo, Memorial Day. I'm going to go with a floral scheme or theme, either or. So I collected a couple of different washi tapes, just that kind of went with the theme that I was essentially going for. So these are all of the ones that I grabbed out of my drawers. I do have some others, but I didn't really feel like it was on par with what I was thinking for this month. So I'm thinking I'm going to do this one on the top of one side and then this one on the top of the other side. Just because I feel like these actually complement each other quite nicely, because they have matching greens in this floral one. So that's why I'm making that choice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it just like this. So I'm actually going to fold my spiral in half and flip it upside down. Now, keep in mind that any time that you are putting together any kind of spread, or realistically any type of decoration in your planner, this is 100% for you. So whatever you prefer, whatever you like best is definitely 100% what you should do. I can't tell you that anyone in my family ever looks at my planner. They benefit from it, for sure. Sometimes my daughter will look at it. Here recently, not so much. But when she was younger, she actually had a planner too. And so she enjoyed putting the stickers on it and decorating. And then she would kind of just write in what we were doing or what she was doing at any given point in time. Okay, and then I'm just going to decide where I want this. There we go. And then what I'll do is trim this off with my slice tool. There we go. And then there is a little bit here that I need to, I'm just gonna slice it off actually. There we go. And then over on the other side, I will throw down this green washi. And since this side doesn't really have a header, it's slightly easier because I did choose thicker washi tape for this month. And I'll just slice it off right here. There we go. Okay, so now I've got my two large washi banners. I do want to take this thin washi and I want to add a small piece down here. And then another small piece I'm going to do up there at the top where it says notes. Perfect. And then another one. Brain went into autopilot, so I stuck this right back down. Just have to peel it up a little bit. Okay, and then I will put this one right here. Now again, this is washi tape, so it is kind of transparent. so you can see notes through it still. So we'll look for a sticker to cover that. Preferably a script sticker. Anywho. Okay. I know that there is a Mother's Day sticker that I wanted to use to mark Mother's Day. Here we go. Okay, so this one's out of the Paper Studio Agenda 52 Seasonal, and it just says Happy Mother's Day. And then I'm just going to use that to cover where it says Mother's Day. I don't think that I have any Cinco de Mayo stickers in particular. Let me look. Which, actually, instead of putting just a goals sticker up there, I'm going to put this Crushing Goals sticker right there. Because that's the plan, naturally. Okay. I have one for Memorial Day right here, but it's quite large compared to that box. And here's a Cinco de Mayo one, but again, same instance. Okay, for now, I'm going to get started with filling in everything on the spread for the month. And then I will go through and I will write out my different goals and everything. Give me just a second. I need to grab one other item. Here we go. Okay, and then once, just like last time, once I'm done writing everything out, I will go through and color code everything. Okay, so we're going to start with the 4th. Again, I think I've mentioned this before. The only thing that I personally don't like, and it's a love-hate situation, because I understand why they did this, but I also don't like the fact that my pen will not write on this plastic thing. Or it will, but it'll smudge, and that drives me absolutely insane because it is cutting into some of my days for my month. So, I mean, other than that, realistically, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so on this day, it's the Tintin Red Bud Fest. Okay, and then we've got Cinco de Mayo is already written down there, so I'll just leave that there because I don't have a sticker that I want to use there. On the 6th, we've got Family Time. And then we've got Martial Arts class. And then on the 7th, I will be posting a YouTube video. And then we've also got Martial Arts class. And then on the 11th, again, there's Mother's Day. So we will do Family Time. And then my husband is planning a date night. And then the 12th, I currently do not have anything for the 12th. Again, we've got martial arts class. And I love how my brain totally skipped over writing out my budget items because I just now saw the first one. That's okay though. We've got everything we need to add them. So for the 14th is cell phone bill and Prime. Part of me wants to get rid of Prime because I seriously just think we use it way too much. Just like everybody else. And then electric and gas on the 25th. And then on the 28th, internet. Okay. Lovely. And then, oh, I was on 14. Okay, so again, we've got a YouTube video. And then martial arts class. And then for the 18th, we have a Princess and the Frog dinner night. 19th is open. 20th is martial arts class. And then the 21st is a YouTube video. This is a half day of school. Family time. And then also martial arts class. 25th, we've got family time. And then a concert that we're going to. I'm off work this day. The 27th, we've got martial arts class. And that is it. 28th, I'll be doing a YouTube video. And then martial arts class. And then that is all for that day. Okay, so we are set on this side. And then for this side, let me start with bills and income. Oh, that's a 3. Water and trash. That's it. Perfect. Okay, and then for the first, we've got a doctor's appointment. Our monthly finance meeting. And then my son has a play date. Okay, and then Friday is basically open. although I doubt that's for long. Because usually the week of, somebody mentions, oh, hey, can we do this? Okay, and then as usual, okay, so for Saturday, YouTube video, then I'm going to put hike, bike, tennis. Because we will do one of those every single Saturday. Oh, and then this day, me and my son will be having it's an event near us, and it's like a tea time situation. So he said he wanted to go to that. I'm sure it'll be fun. Okay, so Saturday, my husband will also have alone time, and then there's an art festival that we wanted to go to, but we shall see. Okay, and then the 8th, we will be having a Lady and the Tramp themed dinner. And this one was super easy because, I mean, hey, spaghetti and meatballs. Not like that's abnormal on my menu list. Okay, and then for the 9th, my kids are going over to their grandparents' house. And then the 10th, I will be posting a YouTube video. Again, hike, bike, or tennis. We will be celebrating Mother's Day with my parents. And then we will also be having one-on-one kid time. Okay, and then for the 15th, there is a doctor's appointment. For the 16th, again, that one is empty. For the 17th, I will have a YouTube video uploaded. Well, posted live. Okay, hike, bike, or tennis. And then I will be taking some alone time. And then there's a half day of school here on this Thursday. And then this Friday is a half day, but also the last day of school. And then the 24th, again, I will upload another YouTube video. Hike, bike, or tennis. And then I will be planning a date night. And then the 29th, there is a doctor's appointment. And then on the 30th, that one is open. On the 31st, I will post another YouTube video. Hike, bike, or tennis. And then one-on-one kid time. Okay, and currently that is everything for right now. Now that doesn't mean that that can't change. There's always the possibility that some of these items may get rescheduled due to weather or any number of reasons. So no big deal if that does happen. I mean, you can't really avoid it. And at some point or another, I do have to write down my monthly. But then I also can't account for like people getting sick and things like that. So those things do happen. I usually try to just remind myself to take a deep breath. Hope for the best. Okay. I'm going to go through and I'll start highlighting on this side. Okay, so let's see. I will. Okay, so this is the highlighter color that I use for all of like my YouTube videos and my YouTube channel work. So I will just go through and highlight YouTube video. I'm a huge fan of color coordinating everything, just because it helps my brain interpret the information quickly without having to stop and read everything. Because if I left it all like this, I genuinely would not know what was going on without actually writing it, like reading it and taking the time to process it. So every time I see this color on my planner, I know it has something to do with my YouTube channel. And usually on a monthly, the only thing I'm going to write on here is that I am uploading the YouTube videos. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to go through with my green color. I use this particular green for anything that is specific to my son. So for example, this play date right here, and then all of his martial arts classes. Okay, all of those are there. And then I will take this purple. I use this purple right here for events that are only for my kids. For example, right here, my kids are going to spend the night at their grandparents' house. I will not be present, so that is just for them. And then for doctor's appointments, I always put those in standard highlighter orange. Again, this is the same color that I've basically always used for doctor's appointments. It just helps my brain interpret that information as like a higher priority item so that I make sure to pay attention to it. Because like with physical in-person doctor's appointments, you have to make sure that, you arrive on time and everything, and you bring in any information you need to bring, insurance cards and whatnot. So that's the only reason I've chosen to keep that color completely the same the whole time. This is like almost like a neon green. But I started using this one to mark school so that I know that, because I used to use the same color that I would use for my son, and it just kind of, again, got jumbled in my brain. So last day of school and half days, I will mark in this super bright green. And then there's one more over here. And then again, for our monthly finances, I use standard highlighter green. So I will put our finance meeting in that standard green color. And then up next, I'm going to mark holidays. So we've got Cinco de Mayo. And I'm not going to highlight Mother's Day because I put a sticker, but I will just highlight this here. And then I will highlight Memorial Day. And then in this pink, well, what is the name of this color? This is magenta. It's a mild liner magenta. So this is stuff specific to adults only, i.e. me and my husband. So all of our date nights, all of our like planned activities like this concert will just be me and him. And then the other date night is right here. Okay. And then I started tracking fitness items in this really cool like Sharpie like bright coral situation. So all of our hiking, biking, and tennis activities I will highlight in this color. And then, oh, I totally did not mark the kid time in purple. So this is purple, which I guess maybe that doesn't necessarily make the most sense, but it is kid oriented. So we will be there, we will be with them. But maybe that wasn't the best color choice. Anywho, if I want to change it later, I can definitely do that. Okay. Then, oh, this one needs to be in green because that's me and my son activity. For my husband, I mark him in standard blue Sharpie highlighter. So that's his alone time. And then for me, I use a mild liner in coral pink. So here's my alone time. And then I have a day off here so that I know that that's specific to me, because I don't know off the top of my head if my husband is off or not. And then let's see. Okay, these are the two colors that I use. So they're both mild liners. This one is summer green and this one is blue green. When I put these on paper, this looks like a lighter version of this. So this is why I use these colors together. So one is for family activities inside the house, and then the other one is for family activities outside the house. So of course, I'm always going to have items that may fall under two categories, but in my brain, everything falls in a category that makes sense to me. So for example, because I have, the hike, bike, and tennis, usually we will do these things as a family, but sometimes it will be just me and my husband. So that's why I prefer to put them in that fitness health category, because regardless of if the whole family goes or if it's just me and my husband or if it's just me, it still makes sense. Because if I put it in the family activity category and then I'm the only one that does it, it bothers my brain. So the lighter version, the lighter color is inside the house activities, outside the house activities, just to keep my brain aware of, if we're going to have to leave and go somewhere or something like that. Okay, so that's the art festival, and this is the Red Bud Festival. Okay, and then all of the markers that say family time, I always mark those in the lighter color now, because a lot of times those are going to be like weeknight things that we do, and these themed dinners are always inside the house. So we'll be celebrating Mother's Day with my parents outside of the house, and that will be all of us. Okay, and then for family time here, and then family time here, family time here, Okay, so I've got everything written down now. The only other thing I'm going to go in and write out is going to be my goals for this month. So just like last time, I will put them over here. So one-on-one time with each kid. Themed dinners. Let me look at this right quickly. Okay. The goal for May is to read 5 books. Walk 1 mile daily. Let's see. No. There we go. Lose 5 pounds. Post 9 YouTube videos. Finance meeting. Progress photos and measurements. Hike 4 times. And this hiking goal is, so it's a 2-prong goal. So I don't necessarily, for like each month, I don't have like a specific mileage that I want to do, but in October I am planning on going to the highest peak of Texas to hike that trail up to the highest peak, and round trip it's about 8.5 miles. So I just want to make sure that everybody can handle that. Me and my son and my husband, we went and we did about 6.5 miles one day. So that wasn't bad, but this one is hiking to a peak. So it's up a mountain. So that one might be a little bit more difficult. So just working on, building up stamina, making sure that this is something that we can handle before we actually take part. This month it's decluttering the kitchen, which it is in desperate need of. And then I want to be able to complete that. Looks so weird. A split. and then date night times 2, and then what's the next one? Alone time times 1 each. And when we say alone time, we really just mean a time where the other parent can be without being asked a bajillion questions. Typically my kiddos do come to me, so most of the time it's me that needs the break. But I make sure that it's fair and even and whatnot for the husband. I also want to relearn archery. This is something that I did as a teen, and I really loved it, but I most definitely let that fall to the wayside and stopped paying attention to it. And then I want to complete 30-day challenge. And for May, my 30-day challenge is yoga. So I will be doing, and I went through and I pre-planned a ton of this way ahead of time. So that's where it's all coming from. That is my month of May. As that month progresses, I did not highlight that. As the month progresses, I will go through and I will update and I will check off the goals that I've hit, the goals that I still am trying to work towards, things like that, because I try to give myself time frames, but some of this stuff just does not physically happen. So because of that, if it's something that I'm truly set on doing, I will push it further until I can get it done or fit it in or whatnot. But for the most part, I try to meet the goals that I've set in the time frames that I've set them. But this is what May looks like for me. As updates come through, I think at the end of the year, I will also do a monthly flip through to show you guys any updates or changes that I made to any of these monthly spreads. Just because I think that would be kind of cool to see from what it looked like when I planned it to what it looked like at the end of the year. But that's all I've got. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.